Hi everybody, today I am going to have for your learning and your lessons practice on reading it. Now most of you have used it before, so there are lots of different things to do on reading eggs. The most important thing is going into your lessons where each of you I know are at a different stage and up to different things in here. So that's the best thing for you to practice because it's teaching you what you need to know. But I will go through some of the other fun features on reading eggs and things to explore, and maybe which are some of the better things to explore.
And perhaps which are ones that you don't need to worry so much about.
For example, I would say there's not too much to look at in-house. There is a bookshelf, and if you're in the library, you can save some books and they appear on the shelf, so you don't always have to go back to the library to find them. We have some arcade games here. I would say that most of them are pretty easy, so maybe not worthwhile looking at this one so much because the games in the lessons that you play are even better for you. I can get
Changed into different outfits.
and then this shows trophies that you have collected. That's your house. You can also add some furniture into your house based on the eggs that you collect. You can buy some stuff in a moment. That goes to showing the awards that you have collected. You can see that I played a lot of reading eggs. Back to home. Some games. So that was what I was showing you before. Those games that are better when you're doing your own lessons rather than choosing these ones. Puzzles.
Puzzle Park! Please choose a puzzle.
This had a couple of alright ones. I would go into Puzzle Gallery. This one might be good for some people. Alphabet match.
Okay, let's go.
Upper and lowercase letters. Uppercase M, lowercase m. And continue on.
Yippee!
Get some points when you complete it. So there's a couple of good puzzles in there. If I go to the plaza, in here I can go and buy some clothes for my avatar. And if I go here, I can buy some furniture for my house. But that's not really going to teach you anything.
Just for some extra fun.
Next, my critters. This again does not teach you much. It just goes back to show you might have had a character that you liked meeting along the way, and you can go back and say hi and find out a little bit about that.
That's all that has.
From what I can see. Critters play. So in there I have some nursery rhymes. It just sings with a song. I have some books about Reggie the Egg, but I would say the books in the library are even better than that. I also have, this is the playroom. There's a couple of things. So if there's any particular letters that you want to look at, you can do that. Back again. I would say that most things in here, you probably won't enjoy too much of these. It's not going to teach you anything. It's
Just an extra area in the game.
Anyway, you can have a go if you want to. Okay, I've got some songs. Now, as you know that when you do your lessons, there are some songs that come up. Here is where you can go back and practice those songs. There might be a particular letter that you've forgotten about and you might want to practice again, so you can find the songs in here. Okay, if I go to Story Factory, I can write my own story. Not everyone will be able to go in here just yet, but if you do, I can go in and make one. So for example, this isn't too bad a one actually. I can create a story. We've got a little contest. Choose a cover page, choose your pictures. Write the name of your story, write your story, choose design, publish the story. Okay, and I might choose a cover, some pictures for my story, for example. Once I've chosen 6 of them, I'll be happy with that. What's my name of the story? I might call it Monster. Monster Scare. And these are some words, but you don't have to use those. You could just practice your sentence writing and create a simple sentence about the picture. Pretty scary picture, actually. The monster, I can tell monster because it's here, is on the box. That is a sentence that some of you could write. And then you go on to the next page and continue on. Driving test, this is a decent one. I can practice my letters and sounds.
Which letter makes the B sound, as in boat?
Bat and ball, I know that.
Which letter makes the H sound, as in horse?
And it continues on. So you're practicing hearing the sound and choosing the correct letter. What else is there? If I go to spelling, this is probably a little bit tricky for many of you. And I'm right at the very end, but it does ask you to be able to read a sentence and type in some words. And you would be all the way back to level 1. So a little bit of spelling practice, but I would say that maybe don't worry about this one just yet. Most of you at the moment would not have access to Storylands, but it does have meeting some characters of stories and learning about creating stories in there. So that is a little bit more about reading it for you to explore. But as I said, the main thing that I would love you to do is look at your lessons, practice some lessons, because that is teaching you what you need to know and where you're at.